adjective. Jelly is a shorter, better way to say jealous. As in, Chloe, I am like so jelly of your unicorn phone case.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org, brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
A ranger station.
I'd like to report a bear hug.
Okay.
I put out my campfire and Smokey Bear hugged me.
So you drowned the fire, you stirred it, drowned it again, and felt that it was cold?
Uh-huh.
Yep, he's just letting you know you did good.
Bear hug from Smokey Bear. Status update.
I'm gonna let you go now. There are many ways to start a fire, but one sure way to put it out. Learn how you can do your part at SmokeyBear.com.
Sponsored by the U.S. Forest Service, Ad Council, and your state forester.
What is this now? What is this now?
Welcome to Midnight Madness.
I look at Midnight Madness for the novice as the gateway drug to the festival experience.
Midnight Madness, Midnight Madness, Midnight Madness, yeah.
Midnight Madness. You're gonna get it, Midnight Madness. You're gonna get it, Midnight Madness. You're gonna get it, Midnight Madness. You're gonna get it.
And now the Midnight Madness Show. Here's your host, the DJ Doctor.
Well, hello everybody. I am Mark, your DJ Doctor, having another Midnight Madness show for you down in beautiful downtown Manchester, Tennessee, just an hour south of Nashville. If you're anywhere in the area and would like to stop by, we're in the 13th floor of the Sky Ride. You can't miss us. We'll let you in the front door. Security's kind of tight in this place because of the high-priced celebrities that are in the room.
Right.
You got to protect them. So I am Mark. Next to me is the one and the only Hillbilly, the Heartthrob. How you doing, Jason?
I am hunky-dory today.
And you know why you're hunky-dory today?
Why?
Because I'm going to make about half the country mad because you're wearing a Make America Great hat
Yes,
again.
I am.
I mean,
I am.
Why would you not support that no matter what party you're in? Make America great. That's all
Absolutely.
I want. So America is great. It just needs to be greater.
Yes.
There's a lot of countries leads us in a lot of different things, with schooling and all kinds of things. We just need to kick butt and take names later.
I've discovered something.
What did you discover? I don't know if we can say that on the air, probably.
I am an angel sent from heaven above.
And how was this brought to you? Was it like a shining star went by, a comet hit you?
Me.
It just hit you.
Oh, that was me.
I think Rebecca just put the chair down on your toe is what that was. And to the next of the Hillbilly Heartthrob, who is just the shining star, who's an angel from above, is the one and the only Rebecca, the Velvet Presley. Yeah, you'll be on top. You'll be on top of something, but it won't be my tree.
So Jason's mantra is, it takes one to know one, so that's why he said that.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Now, where is Andy? I see Andy is watching, but he's not here.
Andy, what's the problem, man?
How are we ever going to know the weather?
I had your raise for you ready to go. All you had to do was sign it when you walked in the door. I was going to double your pay. But he's probably down at the Parton family facility there over in Pigeon Forge, so
and Kelly
Sevierville.
Cope just joined. Hi, Kelly.
Hello, Kelly. Say hi to my grandbabies for me while you're up there. So.
And hugs and kisses for the grandbabies.
And she's got tons of dogs now.
She got 5 babies, and they're so little.
And they're so furry, and they're very cute.
Yes.
So, just like Jason, furry and cute. That's the motto tonight. We're furry and cute. And speaking of furry and cute, we have the IT guru, Brian, the IT genius down there in Pulaski. Brian, you got a mic close by you? No, Brian has no mic. That's all right. You can edit that out in post-production. So, And Brian's over there right now making stuff disappear on the screen. So, and we want to thank Chris from HeatFMRadio.com for putting us on his show. Thank you, Chris. Jason, why don't you go ahead and introduce tonight's guest? Who do we have? Oh, no, we should say we are still in the cold and flu season. So we have got people dropping like flies that were supposed to be on the show that are sicker than dogs. The last time we were supposed to have this artist on, he was sick.
Correct.
So he is filling in. He's taking one for the team. That's the motto. So, name the young man that's our guest tonight.
That's Lou Rawls.
Lou Rawls. You'll never find.
All right.
That's not cool. That's not
We have Mr. Travis Humphrey here.
Mr. Travis Humphrey's in the house.
How are you guys?
So how you doing, Travis?
Oh, doing good. Trying to get over the mess,
Oh, yeah.
Cold and flu season.
Yeah, you were sick last time and wasn't able to make it, so thank you for short notice popping on, because both our guests for both Midnight Madness shows are down sick. So.
Wow.
And I'm still kind of recovering. Rebecca, I don't know if you're totally over hers. Jason was down a little bit. We all had it, so bear with us a little bit. I still do some coughing, like I've still got bronchitis, so hang in with us. So, Travis, why don't you go ahead and play us a song? Sure. I'm still playing on my phone trying to get it to do a watch party each and every week. I love it that Credenda told me to throw my phone out into the street like I said on air, so I might just do that. So I'm going to pass the phone over to the technology expert. And what song would you like to kick the show off with?
Oh, let's see here. This is one of my newer ones. I don't know if I did this on this show or not. Let's see. Make sure I got this thing in tune. All right, this is well, my wife is here, and she refers to this as the hooker song. So that's just what I'm going to leave it at that. And
I like the way we kick it off with family-friendly music. Hey, girls got to eat, right?
Exactly. Okay. Girl, I know what you're thinking. I see that look in your eyes. There ain't no use in pretending. Girl, I'm reading your mind. Baby, there ain't no reason to keep wasting our time. If you don't understand me, let me lay this all on the line. I only want some of your loving, and I don't have to be your Mr. Right. I only want some of your loving, and I can be gone before the morning light. Now you know my intention. Well, baby, what do you say? Well, don't you worry about feeling. They won't get in the way. Baby, there ain't no reason to keep wasting my time. If you don't understand me, let me lay this all on the line. Only want some of your loving, and I don't have to be your Mr. Right. I only want some of your loving, and I can be gone before the morning light. Oh yeah. If you don't understand me, let me lay this all on the line. Only want some of your loving, have to be your Mr. Right. I only want some of your loving, and I can be gone before the morning light. I can be gone before the morning light. Thank you, guys.
And I didn't mean to be sexist at the very beginning. I mean, I guess race and sexist could be a hooker. It didn't have to be a female. So.
I tried to be one once. I didn't make any money.
But you had to give refunds, yeah. He's the only one that was giving back cash. So.
Well, it started out as "Some of Your Lovin'" was the title, and then she's been calling it the hooker song ever since. So that's
well, it's the wife. You're gonna have to go with it, man.
You got to go with it. Yeah.
So, well, cool. So, it's been a little while since we got to see you.
Yeah.
You were talking off air. You kind of got busy, kind of got stressed, kind of crashed and burned a little. Decided you were going to take some time off and join a cover band.
Mm-hmm.
But you did do an album for the most part.
I did, yes.
Yep. But the cover band is kind of kicking your butt a little bit. Kind of got busy, didn't they?
It is. It got way more busy than I expected. When I joined the guys, my best friend Lucas McCoy is pretty much the facilitator of this whole band, and they were a band way before I came along.
And what's the name of the band?
The Smoky Mountain Bandits.
Okay.
Is the name of the band. They've already been well established all over the Upper Cumberland. You heard them on 94.7.
Okay.
I mean, they had a guy that sort of fell out, or kind of, he's taking a break, he says, but he's building a home and just got married and stuff, so that could be a long break.
Yeah.
I know how that goes. But I played a show to fill in one night, and next thing I know, they're wanting me to join the band. So
there you go.
So it works out, and it gives me a little release. I don't have to stress over my own stuff and be the focal point all the time.
Yeah. Now in this band, you're the drummer of the band.
I am the drummer, and I also swap out and do some guitar playing and stuff too as well with a guy named KC Cope, who, by the way, is an outstanding drummer. So.
Well, that's kind of cool. Gives you a break.
It
Again, the songwriter thing can be very strenuous.
Yes.
A lot of people crash and burn. It's just a rough, road to hoe. So it's crazy. So taking a break is not bad. Give yourself some time to clear your mind. But what's funny is you take a break from songwriting or singer-songwriter performances to join a cover band thinking, cool, I get to relax a little bit. And it just it overwhelms you, especially a good cover band. They get out and they get played, a lot. So what's some of the venues that you play with the cover band so people might come out and see you?
Oh, my gosh. Well, we play Spanky's a lot. Spanky's in Cookeville, they're pretty much the house band there.
Okay.
So I stepped into a really good gig on that. Bullfrogs in Crossville. Megabytes in Crossville quite a bit. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we're going to be doing some stuff at Char and Woolies in Cookeville. So
okay.
A lot of local shows, so local people. I know it was hard for a lot of my friends and family to get out and see me where I were playing Nashville and Monteagle and places like that so much.
Right.
But now I'm going to be home, be local quite a bit now, so that works out pretty good.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed about down here versus anywhere else I might have lived in the meantime, the north and getting closer down here. Mm-hmm. If you're playing, say we'll use Manchester, Tennessee, where we're at right now. The band that I was in, we were called Fault Line, and then we had a member pass away, and we became Counterfeit, and then we ended up becoming Incognito, which was the bigger of the three bands. If we play anywhere here, we always have a big group.
Right.
But you go 20-minute drive outside of Manchester,
yeah,
and you got the 5 dedicated people to the band.
Right.
So it's just weird down here where back in Indianapolis, we'd have people drive an hour and a half or 2 hours across town to come see the band play. Yeah. So it's just kind of weird. Just
what's
different.
funny about them, though, is it's actually pretty much the opposite for them. Like in Cookeville, don't get me wrong, Spanky's is always full anyway. Yeah, I mean, you could have a unicyclist out there playing a ukulele, and they're going to be full.
Wow.
That's just the nature of the beast because
I'd
they're
like to see that.
They're right by Tech, so that's, But now in Crossville, they have a monster following. I could not believe how many people follow them in Crossville, and that's not even their hometown.
Wow. Now, I know Megabytes. We played there at Megabytes, and we had a really good 2 or 3 shows there, packed in there, and people, they dance from the first song to the last song, and they get into it and they scream. Jason was actually dancing with the devil one night in there.
Yes, I was.
Wow.
Yeah.
We did the Halloween show, and somebody was like
Angel
a devil.
dancing with the devil.
That's right. That's right. Hey, there's a song.
That's a song, man.
You know, people all across the world right now are grabbing their pens doing Angel Dancing with the Devil. Who's going to be first to get that on the That's a Garth Brooks tune. I can hear him singing.
There you go. There you go.
Well, why don't you go ahead and tickle us with another tune real quick, and we'll get to find out a little bit more about you.
All righty. Well, I'm hoping my voice holds to do this.
Yeah, because you don't want me to come up there and sing, because I got that golden voice that just croons.
Which is why I haven't asked, because I don't want to get embarrassed here tonight.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want. Yeah, I think you're going to be fine.
Well, so this is a brand new song. And I hope, like I said, I hope I hold up. We're all players in the game of life. We've all got a race to win. Never notice that the years go by till it's too late. You can't do it all over again. We'll kill ourselves for a bigger piece of the pie. And when we get it, then it's our turn to die. Was it worth it? Was it worth it in the end? Was it worth it? Was it worth it in the end? Time has a way of catching up to you. One day you're here, the next you're gone. You be real careful of the path you choose, 'cause people that get lost and never find a way back home. Don't take for granted what you have today. Come tomorrow, it could be taken all away. Was it worth it? Was it worth it in the end? Was it worth it? Was it worth it in the end? Take for granted what you have today, 'cause come tomorrow it can be taken all away. Was it worth it? Was it worth it in the end? Was it worth it? Was it worth it in the end? Was it worth it? Thank you.
Great job.
As Jason alluded to early on, you said you were, before you started taking a break or go on hiatus to become a drummer, you got an album coming out. Any idea when that might be finished?
Well, it's all going to depend on how quick I pay for it.
That's always a good point, yeah.
But I'm hoping realistically by June. Realistically,
okay.
It may be out earlier than that, but I ran across a really, really, really great guy. His name is Ben Travis out in what is it? Spring Hill, Tennessee. He owns a studio out there called Two Cat Studio, and if you guys, anybody looking to record music, I highly, highly recommend him.
Okay.
I ran across him online. I just been posting my songs online, and he actually heard "Stay," which is an old song of mine, and he got in contact with me, and he's like, "Man, I think we need to work together." He's like, "Your sound is what I really want to produce," and he said, "That's the cool thing about owning my own studio now. I can produce what I want.
Right.
I don't have to just take jobs for money." So, I mean, we talked for the better part of a year. I mean, he's, trying to talk me into coming out, and I'm glad I did it. I was really hesitant because my last recording experience was not good. I mean, it was a chore. And
what was the issue? Was it time, money? The band?
The fit, yeah. It was just it was a bad fit from the start.
Mm-hmm.
But getting us all together and getting on the same page was it was like pulling teeth. It was, and it's not to say every guy that was in that band was a great musician, great songwriter, but sometimes it just doesn't work. And that was one of those times, and it just didn't work. So I was really hesitant about going in the studio and doing anything so soon because it had just been like February before that,
Right.
So, but I went down, and man, I could not have been more happy with the music that I made. Ben took my songs to another level.
Good.
A place I didn't think they would sound that good. I've never played my original songs with a full band much, except for the previous we recorded, but which I said was.
Now, are you playing any or all the instruments on the?
I played half, but Lucas McCoy, I'm not gonna shirk him on any kind of credit because he deserves a lot of credit. He played lead guitar for me, played bass for me, and did play some keys for me.
Okay.
And Lucas is my partner in crime. If you're watching, Luke, what's going on, man? He is my guy. I've known the kid since he was like 10, maybe.
Okay.
I was best friends with like his brother and friends. Lucas was way younger than us. He was always the kid that was coming there getting in the way when we were trying to rehearse. Like, man, get this kid out of here, He's like, he knows 4 chords and that's it. He's in the way. In like 2 months, he knew more than us and.
Let's see, I heard that story before. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Yeah.
Well, it's a very similar story because believe it or not, if you get a chance to look up some videos of mine that he's playing with me, you'll know the comparison because I call him a virtuoso. He's too humble to call himself that, so I will. I mean, whatever he picks up, he plays. He could like roll out of bed and hit the floor in the morning. He's better than you are.
So where's the videos at that we can find them?
On YouTube. You can also find those on Facebook on my page and also on the Smoky Mountain Bandits page.
Smoky Mountain Bandits, and on your page, is it just your name, Travis
just
Humphrey?
Travis Humphrey, singer-songwriter. Yep.
Okay. Well, that's cool. We were talking about not a fit. That is so important in this business.
It is.
What I like is the surprises when you play somewhere like a jam or an open mic night, something, and all the players just kind of fit like a hand in glove.
Yes.
And you look at each other and you just go right on to the next thing. You know what they're doing. That is the ultimate fun in music. When you sit on stage with those kind of cats and you can just play and just eyeball each other and you know what the other one's thinking. But I've been in some of them train wrecks that you're talking about where just –
Quit talking about me.
Well, I didn't want to say that while you were here. I was hoping you'd leave and I'd talk, behind your back. But I've been in some of those, where it's uncomfortable. Yes. And you look at it and go, well, all the players are phenomenal players. They don't have the same mentality with each other. So these young people that are out there listening to the show, that was a good point to, don't just put an all-star band together and think you've got a great rock band. Put someone that fits with you. Sometimes the player that's not as awesome a guitar player as the one you're trying to get is probably the best fit for your band.
True.
Not that he's not going to do a good job for you, but still,
Well, there's been several examples of that. The one that comes to mind immediately is the band Damn Yankees.
Yeah.
All-star band, Night Ranger, Ted Nugent, Styx. I mean,
yeah.
And
then you got the drummer.
Yeah.
And nobody knows the drummer.
Carlone,
yeah, nobody knows the drummer. So you and I will, but no one else would know the drummer.
He's
Poor
actually
guy.
now drumming for Skinner, so he's doing all right, man.
Yeah. He's going to do okay.
Drummers aren't real musicians. I understand.
Easy, easy.
There's 2 against 1 right now.
Easy, man. I was going to say some nice things about you in songwriter rounds, but not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Now tell everybody, again, because we got a lot of new listeners on board with us. And again, we want to thank everybody that's been listening and been faithful with us since day one, almost 7 years ago.
Yeah.
We're coming up on our 7th anniversary here. Is it July, Brian, is our 7th anniversary? June 26th. June 26th is our I guess our 7th anniversary. So, hey, we've had a lot of people that has stuck with us forever. So thank you. But we've got
There's
a lot
some
of
they
new
can't
people.
get rid of. They've been trying to get rid of me for 7 years.
Like a tick, you know. You try to shake it off, you just can't get it off.
Digs in deeper.
Yeah, we got rid of Jason for a year, and that's when the show really peaked.
Half of your fame.
Yeah. But we got a lot of new listeners that might not have heard of you. Where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Sparta, Tennessee.
Sparta.
White County, good old White County.
You should be playing bluegrass from there, aren't you? That's kind of in your blood there?
My great-grandfather did, and my grandfather did. A lot of Flat and Scruggs playing. He
Yeah.
actually played for Flat and Scruggs for a little while.
Did he?
Yeah. So I just didn't. They're all the gospel music scene, and God bless them. That's awesome, and it just never was my bag. I mean, I've wrote some devotional songs. I've wrote, well, I guess what you would call gospel songs, but I'm not on their level.
The bluegrass thing, I didn't appreciate it until I got older and got down here.
Right.
Back in my neck of the woods, bluegrass wasn't really all that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It had its thing, but not where we were at. And it wasn't until I really kind of got exposed to it that I went like, it don't matter if you like it or not, man. Them players are killer.
They're awesome.
Musicians. I mean, just ungodly. And when you stand there and you look at them playing, mandolin is about 3 inches long with 8 strings on it. I mean, it's tiny. It's like a Dixie cup with strings. And these guys are tearing it up. And you're going, how do you get your little fingers, them big fat fingers in them little frets? I am very impressed with bluegrass cats.
I didn't really get super into bluegrass. Like, I always knew my family played, and that's cool. And I listened to them at the Smithfield Fiddlers Jamboree and stuff and all that. But until I got into Keith Whitley really heavy, when I was listening to more country than I was rock at that time, and I really got into Keith Whitley, and then I found out where he came from, and then I figured out where he was playing at and what he was doing. Him and Ricky Skaggs were in a band,
Bluegrass, yeah.
Bluegrass band.
Yeah.
And then once I got to studying him and listening to that band, then it was like down the rabbit hole. I mean, I listened to everything. Doyle Lawson is one of my favorite guys in the world. Josh Stills, his slide player and band leader, and good friend of mine from Sparta as well.
Okay.
But yeah, man, once you get into it, you can't get rid of it.
Yeah, it's. I appreciate it as I got older. And again, we had one of the banjo players that took third in the nation, used to teach out of our guitar shop, and so I was exposed to it at least once a week of ungodly talent. And the guy never moved a muscle. He never blinked. He never grimaced. He didn't show any emotion. But he played the banjo so fast and so clean, faster than anybody I've ever heard in my life. And it was so clean. And he's played with big names. I don't know if he's on tour right now. He was touring with several big names last we heard. So, Joey, if you're out there and you're listening, let us know where you're at, what's going on. But phenomenal. I got to tell a story on air.
Sure.
It's a Joey story. When we did Fam Jam, and you and I, who was all with that? Fuzz Robinson was playing bass.
Fuzz was playing bass, and then you had Robert Rogers came in playing steel and fiddle.
Yep. And Robert is a monster pedal steel guy.
And I think it was Luther playing lead.
Luther was playing lead guitar, and the guy who was playing harmonica.
Robert Allen.
Robert Allen, who played harmonica for
Stonewall Jackson.
Stonewall Jackson. All these country guys, and Jason playing acoustic guitar, all these country guys on there, and then me, the rock drummer. Nice fit. You know what I mean? Nice fit. So I'm like, okay, we're playing, and it comes down to the last song. Was it Orange Blossom Special?
Yeah.
I think it was Orange Blossom Special. And
how'd you keep up with that?
I have no problem with it. I'll be all right. But what was funny is Robert wants to show off his speed. Joey sat in for the song with us. He got done whatever he was doing. He came in. He sat in with us. So Robert looked at him and go, "Now we play this pretty fast. So if you want to, if you want a solo, great. If not, just shake it off." And Joey just looked at him and goes, Yeah, I got this. And I'm sitting on the drums going, he has no idea who's on the stage with him. So we go, and we're, like
300 miles an hour.
Ungodly fast. And so we're all going, and the crowd's loving it. And he's playing the fiddle, Robert, and he's doing a killer job. And looks over to Joey and, take it. And Joey took it. And I got the double look back from Robert to the drums like, oh, my God. I'm like going, he's got it, brother. He's fine. And Joey, no emotion. Looked like a statue with a banjo around him. All you saw was like his fingers were a blur, but he moved nothing. He did a grimace. And he just took it. And I'll never forget Robert doing the double take going, oh, my goodness. Yeah, this old boy can play. So
open G tuning banjo, gotta love it, man.
Oh, this guy can tear it up. Well, he'll set it to all these weird tunings, and play all these weird combinations of songs and beautiful stuff. So again, I appreciate.
What I think is odd is when he's doing like Enter Sandman on a banjo.
Yeah, he's doing Hotel California or Stairway to Heaven or Enter the Sandman. He'll start playing on the banjo and doing it well. So, but. So let's.
I think it's time for a song.
I'm gonna say it's time for another song. Play a bluegrass tune, something to.
Yeah.
Play a Funky Mountain Breakdown.
What's that?
Stay.
Okay.
We were just talking. Nice segue.
Yeah.
I can do that, I think.
ourselves in the shape we're in. When we both argue, nobody wins, and it causes so much pain. And I don't know what we're fighting about. You say you've had enough, that you want out. And in my heart, there's no doubt that I love you, baby. And I'm alright, I'll be okay. You've always had my heart anyway. Am I crazy, baby, for wanting you to stay? And what do I have to do to make you see how much you really mean to me? Am I crazy, baby, for wanting you to stay? Stay with me. Oh. And where have all the good times gone? How could you leave me here on my own? I wasn't ready to be alone. Yeah, you took me by surprise. So if it's over and this is the end, don't say we're better off as friends. there's no way you can love me again. Baby, just say goodnight. And I'm alright, I'll be okay. You've always had my heart anyway. Am I crazy, baby, for wanting you to stay? And what do I have to do to make you see how much you really mean to me? Am I crazy, baby, for wanting you to stay? Just stay with me. Won't you stay with me? Stay with me, girl. Just stay with me.
There you go.
Thank you.
Beautiful little tune. That's an older tune of yours, you said, right?
One of the first ones I've written, yep.
How long ago did you write that?
Man, it's been almost 6 years now.
Wow.
That's one of my favorites, actually.
Well, thank you.
Eventually, I'm going to steal it from you.
Sure. As long as I get the royalties.
Oh, and you're going to make big
15
money.
cents.
Might as well just pay you that $1 now. Hey, Brian, are you still online with us, or are you listening to Heat FM radio or Lightning 100?
Oh, sorry. Let me turn Lightning 100 down. What?
I thought so. If you're not listening to us, you need to listen to heatfmradio.com or Lightning 100. Both
Heat
great.
FM radio right now is us.
Well, that's very true. So, so if you're not listening to us,
That's the only reason I'm not listening to Heat FM.
yeah, I was listening to Heat FM and had to turn them off. Sorry, Chris. What are you doing? Are you able to update us on what's going on with the Bonnaroo, our contest? Is that going on? That started this week, right?
I can give you the details.
If you don't mind.
On teleprompter.
Okay, he'll give us on the dead, which means he ain't talking. So he's going to do it on the teleprompter. In the meantime, while Brian's getting that up, we're going to talk to you that tomorrow night we'll be with Credenda and Melissa Alessi at Radio Cafe in Nashville. Wow. So we're going to be out there checking them out. If you really like music, this is a great venue to go to. And then, you definitely want to check out two really good, fine friends of the show here. Melissa's been on board with us for a little while, and Credenda's been on board with us just not too long. They're a new family of ours.
Yes.
And just a great, talented band.
And they're all in love with me. You can't blame them.
Yeah, they all love Jason.
Aren't all women, Jason?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because you know why? Because he's the Hibbly Heartthrob.
Exactly.
That's it. Or they just don't know better.
All men fear me, all women love me.
Yeah, that's your motto. Yeah, and there's farm animals that are scared too.
Oh!
So
no. That's bad.
Yeah, thanks. So Brian is getting the computer up. So in the meantime, there's a lot of great music downtown. We've got Russ Lacoste and his friends are at Belcourt Taps. He's doing that every Friday night from 5 to 7. Jason was just a guest there.
Yes, I was.
Had a great lineup.
Yes. Great people.
I've actually done that a time or two. So
yeah, Russ always has a great lineup on there. So if you like live music and you're in the Belmont area, go over to Belcourt, go Belcourt Taps, and they've got just a great venue set up there. It's busy, great food, but there's so many musicians coming in and out of there. Russ has a section called Russ Lacoste and Friends. You can find it on his Facebook page, but he has a group there every Friday night from 5 to 7. We record that. Thank you to Mike Scalea, if I said his last name right. He records that, and then we put that on the air the very following Thursday from 5 to 7. So, yeah, Jason will be on this week's show from 5 to 7 coming up this Thursday. Brian, when we get off air tonight, I do need to talk to you on the phone for just a half a second. I want to make sure I got one thing set up right, so if you don't mind. But, Jay, are you able to read that there? He's still typing.
He's still typing.
But
he's still typing.
So check out Russ Lacoste and Friends Friday Night Live, and then you can hear the airplay re-aired back on that following Thursday.
Hello.
Sorry, we're not buying any.
Oh, my phone is ringing, so
yes.
How nice of them.
Well, why don't we cut into a song while we're
We'll do that while
time.
Brian is posting stuff.
But I'm not singing Telephone Line by ELO, so.
Which is a great song, by the way.
Which is a great band.
Yep. I saw them guys live. One of the best shows I've ever seen.
Well, Jeff Lynn's fronting that band. So.
Jeff Lynn's just a monster.
Yeah.
Now, he's back on tour with Jeff Lynn's ELO is what
Really?
it's called. He's on tour this year.
Anybody who has the stones enough to put, what are the cellos? He had 2 cello players.
Cellos.
And
fiddle.
a bass player.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fiddle players.
I'll do another song that I've never played on this show.
All right.
Haven't played it out much.
How's the weather down in Dallas? It's rained for weeks here in San Antonio. I never dreamed I'd live without you. It's hard to face the fact you're gone. It's all the same, but it's different. It's like you're here, but I'm alone. You went away and your memory didn't know. You can't let go if you're holding on. And I'm holding on. I still get up and go to work in the morning. I still take the same old roads back home. I drive by the place we used to live in. You think I'd leave well enough alone. It's all the same, but it's different. It's like you're here, but I'm alone. You went away, but your memory didn't. You can't let go if you're holding on. And I'm holding on. Yes, I'm holding on. It's all the same, but it's different. It's like you're here, but I'm alone. You went away, but your memory didn't know. You can't let go if you're holding on. And I'm holding on. Yes, I'm holding on. and I'm holding on.
Very nice.
Thank you.
So, Brian, are we ready to talk about our upcoming way to how to qualify for tickets to the Bonnaroo? Jason, want to read this, or you want me to read it?
I'm not sure I can.
No. Well, again, the Bonnaroo is coming up really, really fast. And we've been fortunate enough for the last couple of years, I think this is our third year, of being a part of the wristband parking pass giveaway. So the Bonnaroo this year, featuring Fish, playing 2 nights. Childish Gambino, Post Malone, Odessa, the Lumineers, Solange, the Avett Brothers are going to be there, Hoser, hot right now, Cardi B, and over 100 more are all going to be there. So great lineup. And we know a lot of the bands that are on the undercard that are just phenomenal, so you want to be there. You can go on our website, and the link there is just wfncjams.com. You can learn how to qualify for our tickets. The grand prize, estimated retail value is right at about $839. I think they even say 15 cents are thrown in there. You get 1 pair of general admission tickets. Taxes and fees are included. There are 2 commemorative wristbands, over 130 performances on 10-plus stages. I didn't know they had 10-plus stages. I thought there were around 6 or 8, but 10-plus stages. I'm just going to tell you right now, mouth-watering food, 125-plus vendors, including, now I'm probably not going to hit this one, but there's a lot of people out there who will, including vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-free options. At my girlish figure, I go for the big boy dinners, but they have that option out there for you.
I could see you eating tofu.
No, probably not, but they've got a lot of that stuff out there, so it's something for everybody. You can shop official band merchandise, festival merchandise. They got specialty items, a dozen of art vendors, access to the general admission campground, car camping pass, which is valued right just shy of $60. It's a great thing to go to if you're interested in going to the Bonnaroo. So this is our second contest of the year for them, and we appreciate it. But again, for details, to learn how to qualify for that, go to wfmcjams.com. Brian has a page, or is it a little deal that you got on there, Brian? A little article? Brian's away from his microphone.
I was listening to Light 100 again.
Oh, okay. I appreciate it. I hope they got somebody good on. But probably got Larkin Poe. Probably got Larkin Poe on there.
They are killer, by the way.
They are killer.
They are killer.
They are killer. We got to see them. Hey, and Brian, did you see that they liked our Instagram page? Wow. They started following us before we followed them. Hey. We're big time.
We're big time. Come on.
We're big time.
You got Jason. That's... The
Yeah.
girls, it's Jason. It's
Yeah. That's what they said when we only signed this because of Jason's on board. But you can check us out. Not only are we on WFNCJams.com and our Facebook page accordingly, but we do have a Twitter page. We do have an Instagram page. Brian, is there anything else social media we need to let people know about?
That's about it, yeah.
That's about it. And then, of course, we're on various streams of video stuff, from Periscope to Twitch to YouTube and so on. So there's plenty of ways to get access to our merch and to us and to our artists. So check that out. But if you're interested in the Bonnaroo, great music out there, great food, great vending. It's just a cool experience. A lot of people that have never been to the Bonnaroo are pretty blown away when they go. So check it out. Jason, we got anything coming on up you want to say about next week's show? If no one is sick?
If nobody is sick.
If everyone's healthy, we're going to have...
We're not here next week.
Oh, that's right. We're at TSAI's...
TSAI award show next week.
Award show, so...
Speaking of award shows...
Yeah, I can't believe this. This is April Fool was yesterday. I was really upset when we found out that there's a band that's going to be at a festival down in New Orleans. Is not going to make it because of health reasons. And someone dropped in that Led Zeppelin was going to take that spot. And I'm like, that can't be real. That can't be real.
It wasn't.
And it wasn't. It was April Fool's. I was
but
very
this is
upset.
not April Fool's.
This is not April Fool's, but it should be. Tell them what we're doing on Thursday, Jason.
Thursday, Mark Irish and myself are going to Nashville.
We're going to go holding hands and we're very dainty-like.
I don't think so.
No, you
I
know
don't think
us.
so, Tim.
You know us.
No, we're going to be at the Grand Ole Opry House for the Christian Country Music Awards.
The Christian Country Music Awards.
We get to be on the red carpet.
We are interviewing.
We're going to be taking pictures and interviewing the
stars.
real celebrities
The
coming down the
stars.
red carpet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who didn't show up or sick or they're following the bottom of the barrel, but they asked us to do that. So it's official. It's official. So we will be on the red carpet this coming Thursday for the Christian Country Music Awards. So all the people that are out there, we wish them the best of luck. We'll be there doing interviews. We got to be spiffy. Jason's got to wear his best hairband.
I think I'm going to get a bolo tie.
Oh, I would pay you $1 if you'd wear a bolo tie. I think I'm just going to go wear tie-dye. You think we'd get
I need
kicked
to have
off?
Amanda come give me a haircut before the show.
You think we'd get kicked off of the Grand Ole Opry? There's not much more you can take off.
Don't mess up a good thing, man.
That's pretty cool. So let's get another song. We're down for one more song. Let me double check the old clock on the wall.
We got time.
We got time for one more song. Why don't you dedicate this one to Jason and his bolo tie?
Okay, Jason and his bolo tie. Plus, this when we do get this album wrapped up and we get everything squared away, this is going to be the very first single we release from that.
Okay.
This is a song I wrote for my wife. You can't see her on camera right here, but she's sitting over there.
She looks a lot better than you do.
Well, naturally, I mean, that's not really a category to be. I mean, you know.
Good answer. You get to sleep in the bed tonight.
Yeah, that's iffy as well. But this song is called My Kind of Crazy. It's one of those songs that thwarted me for the better part of a year and a half. I've changed the title of this song at least 20 times. I've rewritten it at least 20 times. Never could get anything that I liked. I would get a verse, try to come up with a second one, and hate it. So it's changed over and over, and then met her, got married, and this is one that I was struggling that night to find something to write, so I thought, well, I'll just go over that again. Let's do that. Maybe I can come up with something this time, and it just fell out of the sky, the whole song. So this
Excellent.
is for her. This is called My Kind of Crazy, so I hope you guys like it.
She's as pretty as a picture, sweet as a honeysuckle vine. I remember when I first saw her, I knew I had to make her mine. And I'm in love with the lady, she's my kind of crazy. She got her own way of doing little things that drive me wild. And she don't hang out with the new crowd. And hey, that's just my kind of style. I'm in love with the lady, she's my kind of crazy. And she's my kind of crazy, and that's alright with me. She's all I could want in a woman. She's everything I need. And I'm in love with a lady. She's my kind of crazy. Oh, yeah. She's my kind of crazy, and that's alright with me. She's all I can want in a woman. She's everything I need. And I'm in love with the lady. And I'm in love with the lady. She's my kind of crazy. Thank y'all.
Very nice, very nice. We're here wrapping up the last couple of moments. Again, Travis, thank you for popping in last minute for us. We want to thank you for that. Please go to our website and check out the website, but go to the Facebook page. There is so much going on with us anymore, and everything's catching fire now for us, which is great. So there's a lot of our artists that's on there posting their stuff and reposting things. Adam Warner, if you haven't seen Adam Warner, you need to. Great. Adam Warner and the Junkyard Dogs, great talent. He's made it to the semifinals in the competition. So there's a deal there for him for the Battle of the Bands, April 3rd, which is what, tomorrow? I believe tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
So if you're in Nashville area, go check it out and support a good friend of the show. Just a great talent, Adam Warner and the Junkyard Dogs. We got pictures of showing Kaylee Hill, who was Jason's guest this last Saturday night, singing the national anthem with the Vanderbilt baseball team. And then her page is going strong. So check these artists out, share and like their page. We appreciate it. They appreciate it even more. So I think we'll close the show with that. Brian, if you don't mind, I'm going to call you when we're off air. But for Mr. Travis Humphrey, who jumped in on board with us at the last minute, thank you very much. Brian, the IT guru down there in Pulaski Central, HeatFMRadio.com with Chris and the gang, Velvet Presley, Jason, the Hillbilly Heartthrob, and myself, Mark, the DJ Doctor. Until the next Midnight Madness show, y'all take care.